Your guardian angels have a special message for you. You are the reason someone in your life has been acting so strangely, especially since last week. The angels want you to know that this change in behavior has not gone unnoticed by you, and you may have been questioning it constantly. You've likely felt a shift in the energy between the two of you, where things that once felt natural and easy now feel slightly different, almost heavier. Perhaps you've noticed small details, their gaze lingering longer than before, their nervous laughter, or how they seem unsure of what to say when you're around. It's as if they are trying to hide something but cannot fully succeed. Your angels want to reassure you that you have done nothing wrong to cause this shift. If anything, you've done everything right. This person is not acting strangely out of anger, hurt, or disappointment. Instead, what you are seeing is the result of something very profound, an emotional awakening that took place within them last week. It was as if a light switch was flipped, and they suddenly realized something about their feelings for you that they could no longer deny. This change is not insignificant, and it has affected them deeply, causing ripples in the connection you share. Think back to last week. Was there a moment of closeness or vulnerability between you two? Perhaps an intimate conversation brought you both closer than ever before, or a casual moment felt unexpectedly charged with emotion. It could have been as simple as a look exchanged between you two, a laugh shared, or the way you spoke to them with kindness and care. Maybe they noticed that someone else is paying attention to you, sparking jealousy they hadn't experienced before. Whatever it was, this moment served as a catalyst, an undeniable trigger that brought their feelings to the surface in a way that shocked even them. These feelings are not new, they have been building for quite some time, quietly bubbling beneath the surface. Your connection has always been special, and it's likely you have sensed that as well. You've shared laughter, meaningful conversations, and moments of joy that have created memories neither of you could forget. For this person, all those moments have been building up to something greater, though they may not have been aware of it until recently. Last week was simply the moment when everything became too clear for them to ignore. You may have noticed that they now seem nervous or unsure around you. Perhaps they avoid looking you directly in the eye or seem to lose their words when they speak to you. You might even have sensed their energy becoming more erratic, like they are trying to suppress something but failing. This change is not because of something negative that you've done, and you must not let it make you question yourself. The angels remind you that you are not at fault here. You have simply awakened feelings in someone who wasn't ready to face them. This person has always cared for you deeply, but now they find themselves wanting something more. That realization can be both exhilarating and terrifying for them. They are confronted with the possibility of what your connection could become, and they don't know how to handle it yet. The depth of their emotions surprises them, it may even overwhelm them. They are now painfully aware of how much you mean to them and how important your presence in their life truly is. For some time, they may have been content with how things were between the two of you. Perhaps you've been friends for a long time, or maybe your relationship has always existed in a light-hearted, easygoing way. But now, they can no longer ignore the fact that their feelings run deeper than they ever imagined. The idea of losing you, of watching you slip away or share your energy with someone else, has likely shaken them to their core. It has forced them to confront emotions they had been trying to suppress or ignore. When someone begins to develop strong feelings for another person, their behavior often changes, even if they don't want it to. They become more self-conscious, more aware of how they act around you. They may feel nervous, worried about saying the wrong thing or giving too much away. They may try to act normal but find themselves fumbling over their words or laughing a little too hard at your jokes. They want to make a good impression on you now more than ever because they admire you, respect you, and want you to see them in a certain way. You might have picked up on this nervous energy and misinterpreted it, wondering if you did something wrong or if they are upset with you. Your angels want you to release those fears and self-doubt. This person is not mad at you. In fact, they care about you so deeply that their behavior has changed because they can no longer pretend that their feelings don't exist. You are a bright light in their life, someone who brings them happiness, comfort, and joy. Your presence has always been meaningful to them, but now they are beginning to see you in a new light, one that is filled with longing and hope for something more. Your angels want you to understand how powerful your energy is. You have a way of touching people's lives without even realizing it. Your kindness, your laughter, and your light have a profound effect on those around you. This person has felt that energy for a long time, but now they are beginning to realize just how much it means to them. They are worried about losing what you already have, but they are also hopeful about what could be if they allow themselves to fully embrace their feelings. This internal conflict is why their behavior has become so strange. They are caught between wanting to preserve the relationship you already share and wanting to take the risk of pursuing something more. This tension is not easy for them to navigate, which is why you may see them acting distant one moment and overly attentive the next. They are trying to find balance while their emotions feel anything but balanced. You might notice small changes in how they interact with you. Perhaps they compliment you more often, or their tone of voice softens when they speak to you. Maybe they are going out of their way to help you or to make you smile. These subtle shifts are clues that their feelings are changing, even if they haven't yet found the courage to say it out loud. It's important to know that this change is not something to fear. In fact, it could be the beginning of something beautiful. Sometimes, people are forced to face their emotions because of a single moment, a moment that shakes them awake and makes them see the truth they've been avoiding. For this person, that moment happened last week. It hit them like a wave, and now they cannot look at you without feeling those emotions rise to the surface. Their heart races when they see you, their cheeks flush when you speak, and they feel a giddy excitement that they can't fully explain. This nervousness and excitement are signs of something real, something that has the potential to grow into something deeper and more meaningful. Your angels want you to see this situation for what it truly is, a reflection of your worth and the incredible light you bring into this world. You have inspired emotions in someone that are so strong, they can no longer hide them. That is a testament to the kind of person you are, someone who is worthy of love, admiration, and respect. As you navigate this situation, remember to stay true to yourself. Do not let this person's strange behavior cause you to question your own value. You are not responsible for their confusion or uncertainty. You are simply the catalyst that brought their feelings to the surface. Your kindness, your energy, and your presence have awakened something in them that they can no longer ignore. Your angels remind you that love often begins in moments like this, moments of vulnerability, uncertainty, and quiet realization. While this person may still be processing their emotions, their behavior is a clear sign of how much you mean to them. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. If this connection is meant to deepen, it will happen in its own time. Finally, I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, at this moment, I lift up their heart to you, the one who has been unknowingly causing ripples in someone else's life. Bless them with clarity, strength, and understanding as they navigate these changes. May they find peace in knowing that their light, their kindness, and their essence have the power to awaken deep emotions in others. Grant them the wisdom to embrace this unfolding chapter with grace and compassion, knowing that they are worthy of love, joy, and connection. Let them walk forward with confidence, trusting in your divine plan for their life and the relationships you place in their path. Amen. *. Know that you are loved, cherished, and admired more than you realize. Your presence has changed someone's world for the better, and this unfolding journey is a reflection of the love and light you inspire. Embrace it with an open heart, knowing that everything happening now is leading you towards something beautiful,